My name is Kendra Battle, and I chose to do my project on the life cycle of the cedar apple rust. I chose this disease because it's a very common fungal disease in the eastern North America, and it's something that I've seen back at home in my own backyard because they are located in areas such as like dirt roads and pastures. And I thought it would be very interesting to do more research on this. It's important because, as you know, we eat apples on a daily basis and we want to prevent its economic loss. And this disease causes a reduction in fruit size and quality and will basically be classified as deformed. So it's basically important to establish different methods to control this fungal pathogen so the apples we eat won't get infected. So here is my project, and I basically just drew out the disease cycle and colored it with markers and colored pencils. So first off, cedar apple rust is caused by the fungus Genosporangium juniperi virginiae, and it's a heteroecious rust pathogen, so it requires two hosts to complete its life cycle. So in this case, it would be the cedar tree and the apple tree. So first, spores are carried by the wind from the apple leaf to the cedar leaf and begin to infect the cedar leaves in the late summer. And the spores are just these things here. The following summer, a young gall on the cedar will appear, and it'll continue growing and maturing during the summer and the fall. The following spring, there will be telial horns coming out of the galls, which are gel-like and orange, and they'll begin to develop because the rain basically causes the gall to swell. Then teliospores are produced from the telial horns, and they'll produce what we call basidiospores, and they are immediately dispersed by the wind to susceptible apples. Then basidiospores will then germinate and penetrate the apple tissue. And here is just a zoomed in image of the spermagonia and the ascia on the apple fruit. And here it is on the actual apple. The ascia is on the outside and the spermagonia is on the inside. And here is the spermagonia on the upper side of the leaf and the ascia on the lower side of the leaf. The ascia will then produce the wind-borne asciospores, which will travel to the cedar trees, and here's where the cycle will restart and infect the cedar tree, and it will complete this full cycle in 2 years.